All right, quick little video on flushing out the power steering fluid out of the Hydroboost system on the 7.3 Power Stroke and 6.0 Power Stroke Hydroboost systems. All you have to do is there's a hose clamp down here, so just take that off and then you can pull this line off, and then you see that nipple right there. Pull the hose off and then put a piece of your own line, you know, clear PVC or fuel line or whatever. This is just a 3/8 piece, fits over it, and then you can route that into an old milk jug or something. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to make sure that you either suck some of the fluid out now and then fill it with clean stuff right now, or you're gonna keep adding to this, but you don't want this to run out, basically, or you're gonna run the pump dry once, you know, the fluid level drops below the power steering pump down there. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn the steering wheel lock to lock, as well as push the brake to push fluid, and it's gonna push the old fluid out into this milk jug, and you're gonna exchange the old fluid with the new clean fluid. So pretty simple process. Of course, I forgot to bring a funnel over here, but I'll just, you know, manage to pour that in there anyway. But yeah, pretty easy process to do. All right, so I'm sucking some of this out, and you can see fluid does not look good at all. So I'm gonna suck some out and then add some, and then start the truck up and start working this through. Now, I probably should have brought 2 of these half gallons, or, you know, a gallon jug. Guess we'll see here. Okay, so I'm keeping the reservoir filled. And pushing the brake, and you can see it pushing fluid in there, and turning the steering wheel lock to lock. Like I said, you just got to make sure you keep that reservoir full, so you got to go out and check it, add some every once in a while. Reservoir, or the reservoir on your power steering pump itself on the 7.3s. But you can see it. Put more fluid in there. So it's pushing the old out of the system. Okay, so as you can see, there's a drastic fluid color change. I ended up having to exchange the milk jug here, so a gallon jug would be sufficient for, you know, the gallon of ATF that you have. Just using the original Mercon. This is Valvoline ATF through it, and you can see the color difference where there was some old stuff still left on the bottom, just the kind of almost black compared to the lighter red. So I'm gonna work some more through it. Pushing the brake pushes more fluid through here, so you want to saw the steering wheel back and forth, but pushing the brake pushes the most stuff out. So, you know, just keep doing that, pushing the brake more, and just, you could probably run, you know, basically a whole gallon. Then reconnect the hose when you're done, and make sure you top it off, make sure your fluid level's good. Pretty simple process to do, not hard at all. But yeah, like I said, biggest thing is just make sure this reservoir's kept topped off. Okay, so I basically ran the whole gallon through it, and yeah, you can see color's a lot better now. So just gonna take this hose off and put the other one back on, and then go lock to lock on the steering wheel, pump the brakes a couple times, make sure this is good. Obviously the fluid's gonna be a little bit warmer now, so it's not gonna be quite the cold fill on this dipstick cap. So, and like I said, 7.3 reservoirs on the power steering pump itself. But yeah, pretty simple to do. All right, so all in all, the steering is a touch smoother than it was, as well as the brake pedal is also a touch smoother than it was. Most notable thing is it's definitely a lot smoother now with the truck at idle when you're trying to steer and have your foot on the brake pedal at the same time. So definitely happy with the results. Definitely corners pretty nice. So yeah, overall pretty happy with it. And thanks for watching.